What's up, everybody? Welcome to Black Phillip with Patrice O. And for those who don't know what Black Phillip concept is, it was spawned by my, as Mr. Opie, our benefactor, Greg Hughes, said, it's just a baby of Patrice O'Neal, what he said should edit himself. As anytime I'm on the radio, I never stick to the subject, and I always seem to go off about women no matter what. Hey, what do you think about Mars, man, and that new moon? I don't know, but bitches make me sick. Jupiter looks like a titty.
Hour and a half later, you change the subject. I'm like, you know what? Why don't you do that on your own fucking show?
Why don't you do that shit by yourself, nigga? So we come up with the advice show for it's really not it's not. People think I'm a woman hater. I'm not a woman hater. I'm a woman helper. I like to help women. I like to give them advice because basically it's just I want to teach men how to give their women different options on how to think. And that's what I think a lot of problem is, lies in relationships. There are not other options for bitches to think. They just think the way they think since the year one or whenever pussy became important on this planet. And they just think the way they think. And as men, we are so afraid of losing whatever we're afraid to lose. I don't know if it's sex. If we cancel out sex, it can't be just sex, but I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to explain, first of all, why I got this attitude. A lot of people know that I've been to Brazil 10 times at least. And what happened is I had an epiphany in Brazil for some reason that I hate to fly. I hate to fly. And I used to get on a plane for 10 hours, not round trip, 10 hours there, 10 hours back to fly and hang out with third world hookers. Now, there has to be some sort of, you have to rationalize it like past, oh, I'm going to get some pussy. There's other places closer.
Yeah, why do you have to go to Brazil to get that quality of a hooker? I mean, can't you find that here?
It's the mentality.
No.
Is it we talked about it. You said it was a mentality.
It's the mentality of the prostitute. You mean she acts like she likes it? Is that it?
The prostitutes in this country act like women. They act like women that they actually have dignity and rules and things like that.
Oh.
And they make sure.
In Brazil they have.
No. I'm going to explain it. They in Brazil they pretend to love you so much that there's something about giving them money that you're not giving them money. Like, you're not buying pussy. They don't make you feel like you're some piece of shit buying pussy. And you don't, and in turn, you don't make them feel like they're some piece of shit selling pussy. Here, there's a weird war where you disrespect prostitutes. It's like, bitch, you're selling pussy. And they're like, well, you probably got a fucking wife at home, you fucking stinking mother. You're fucking here catching AIDS from me, and fucking, you got a wife and kids, and you're a piece of shit. It's the same combative thing that you have with free bitches.
Yeah, that you get with a wife.
That you get with somebody that you don't pay money for. When you go to Brazil, you see men, rational men, walking around holding whores' hands that you fucked yesterday. Like, you have to walk up to them. You're like, hey, how you doing? And you have to pretend you didn't just buy this bitch yesterday. Hey, how you doing, Inca? And she's like, hello. And he's like, I'm going to take her home, kissing her in the mouth. And you just go, wow. But it's something about them that make you, it's a weird feeling. And what happened and what came over me and what it culminated from is from the past where I used to be Mr. Write a poem for a bitch, Mr. Hey, I want to go out to
oh my
blah,
God.
blah, blah.
You wrote
Mr.
poems.
I used to, you know what I used to do?
Bring roses. Roses, poetry.
Here's what I used to do.
I'd like to see some of these poems.
Here's what I used to do in high school. And I'm going to tell you, just so you don't think that I'm some, you got to understand, I'm a fat motherfucker. And you got to understand that I got tired of just fucking fat girls. Even though I do like fat girls. I do like them, innately like fat girls. But the reason I wanted to fuck hot women, and I'm like, I know I've seen fat motherfuckers with hot women. And when I was a kid, I would write, my poems used to be, you ever see, what was that show where they used to show a picture? They would show a picture, and it's like, it'll be a B, and then they'll write the plus sign, and then a leaf. And it would be the word believe, you know.
Wow.
It was called a rebus. So I would write a bitch a poem, I cherish you. And I would write an eyeball,
Cherry.
and then a chair, and then plus ish. And I'll go, here's your thing, baby, and I want to know if I could take you out on a date. And she would go, get your fat punk ass out of here. And I go, what the fuck? Why can't I get the pussy I want? And eventually, all over these years since high school, it's been like not an anger, but a frustration. Like, what does it take? Does it take 75 push-ups? No. Does it take 1,000 sit-ups? No. Does it take a nice car? No. Does it take a fucking super motorcycle? No. It takes confidence. And it has to be righteous confidence.
Now, do you find that you get these women now in the city because of the confidence and the kind of revelation that you got in Brazil?
Yes, but let me say what the revelation was. The revelation was, why the fuck am I flying 10 hours in this death trap to go see third world pussy? Why? So when you say why, this is one of the big problems that really men and women have. That men have mostly. We have a primal instinct that we feel in our gut. And a lot of times, the fact that the world's so pussy now, that I believe that's just infested with vaginas and how they think, that men cancel out their thought. That thought where, if your wife does something, or this guy's wife does something, and that guy's wife does something, they get a feeling like in your stomach. Your woman ever do something in your stomach, you go, this fucking bitch. But it's like she does it, and it's something about what she does that isn't wrong. You can't pinpoint what it is. Let me tell a story about that. Let me tell what happened. Years ago, my ex-girlfriend, who I'm still friends with now, we was going to bed. I used to hang over our house and stuff. We was go to sleep. And one day, and this is what I'm talking about, having a feeling, or just a feeling like, what the fuck? I hate this bitch, but I don't know why. She said, let's go to bed. We're going to bed, okay? So she goes, before we get to bed, she goes, what side of the bed you want to sleep on? And I go, well, this side. Then she goes, but then I won't be able to see the television. So I'm like, in my gut, I'm like, well, what the bitch? I didn't ask which side of the bed to sleep. Just get on the fucking side of the bed you want to sleep on. Why did you ask me that shit? So in my stomach, I wanted to curse her out. But in my mind, I'm like, wait a minute. If I curse her out for this, she'll be like, hello, police. This is the Raven Maniac here. Right. So what I learned to do over the last 5 years, and of course, like meeting with Dante, meeting with Kathleen, is I learned a way to just immediately become philosophical about my anger and go, okay, why am I angry? Okay, I'm angry because she did this. And just that little story is basically she did that because women have two things in their head. They have the thing that makes them go, I love you, you're a man, you're bigger than me, you're stronger than me, you fucking, I can't even open this pickle jar without you. And then it's the other side of their brain that goes, you faggot ass bitch, what the fuck you give a fuck? Why are you loving this motherfucker so much? So what they want is they want the girl shit at the expense of your man. This show is to help all the guys to, first of all, to make sure that if you ever break up with your girl, I don't got to deal with this bitch and your lack of raising her correctly.
Now
if
I got to deal with it.
Raise your bitch correctly, you are potentially putting me in a fucked up situation if you don't raise her right. It's like having a child and you don't raise them in the house, and then they walk out in the streets and they fucking rob people and they steal and they fucking say, hey baby, hey bitch. It's because the parent didn't raise them right. I got to deal with your horse shit, fellas. This show is basically to help men in a nutshell. Understand, to help you get to be able to introduce another option to how your girl thinks.
Now,
that's what this show is about.
I don't do that. Whatever I think generally comes flying out of my mouth.
Now, who's the proof that you don't do that, Kevin? Because I find that hard to believe.
Okay.
Because you're a girl.
You're
having trouble saying what you feel now. You're going, because she's bumbling over her words because she wants to, exactly, it's her other half.
Dialogue.
Because let me tell you what's going on. If you're listening,
I would not. If I wanted to watch TV, I would say, could I lay where I could see the TV?
Yeah, but here's what happens.
Shut up.
I don't understand why anyone wouldn't.
You don't, and stop. Because I've had conversations with you. You do a lot of this. Like, you ever talk to Kathleen? The one thing that bugs me is she goes, because she's trying to find the right thing to say. You're less emotional than most because you have a few personalities.
Kathleen is like a chick dude, and she's in constant, both sides, her masculine and feminine aspects is always at odds. Right. It's always at odds.
Because you're finding that way to say what you want to say. Do you understand? You don't have your primal instinct is not honesty. You don't come from honesty. You're not born in honesty.
You're not born.
Women are not born
I would disagree
in honesty.
With
you don't need to be. You don't need to have charisma. You don't need to figure it all out. You just need to have, men have developed a lot of different verbal skills that women haven't because you haven't had to. There's no need for you to have a conversational ability. And when you do have conversational ability, you force it on guys because you know that most women don't. So you kind of just fly over a guy like a big goddamn hawk and make a guy
I'm sorry.
listen.
I force conversation on people.
Go ahead, finish your thought.
Hi. I'm sorry, you're wrong. I don't force conversation on people. You do. I mean, coming from you, that's absurd.
But I know what I'm saying is infinitely more interesting.
I know what I'm talking.
This is what this is what is great about her. She's perfect to have in here because like every other woman, no man challenges her dumb statements. Like she'll just make a statement and go, and then a guy will go, okay, I want to fuck you, so I'll just listen to your horse shit. And you'll go, and you'll go, you know what, baby? Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna take our first call for the what?
Take a break.
Take a break, really?
And regroup.
And then come back and take calls?
And then do a lot of phone calls when you get back.
Oh, that's how you do it? God, I think God is white.
I've been fucking with my chick for about a year, and fucking shit just fucking picked up a new job driving truck and shit.
Right.
And fucking my chick just fucking tripped out on me. I mean, she's just fucking totally fucking backing out, dude.
On what level?
I don't know what the fuck to do.
She's tripping out on what level is she tripping out?
She's fucking going into all this shit about marriage and fucking all that shit. And I mean, I'm just fucking chilling where I'm at. But
so basically, what you're saying? Let's try to figure this out. You're saying that this is classic. Is you're happy in this situation that you're in with this girl. You're happy at the level it's moving. She's kind of your girlfriend. You consider your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's like, you've given that girlfriend title. You've probably been with her long enough for her to feel comfortable enough to put pressure on you to get married. But you got to understand, this is not her fault. See, there's a lot of things you have to understand, fellas out there, is that what women do when they do these things, when they pressure you to marry them and they pressure you to do what they do, it's not their fault. That's what the fuck they do. So you have to dismiss what she wants. Dismiss that whole thing she wants to get married, because that's what she wants to do anyway. But that's like them wanting to get married is like saying, I want to eat, or I want to fucking wake up and look at something. That's what that marriage thing is to them. What you have to do is reestablish your shit. Now, one thing you have to do is you have to be able to take a L. And an L in the hood means you have to be not afraid to take a loss to get your point across. So when she says and gives you that ultimatum, if you look like you're sweating and you're blinking and you're nervous about her leaving, she will take advantage of that. You understand? So when she says, we're going to get married, and you have to go, you know what, sweetie, and you don't get mad. See, that's what we have over women, is that we are not as emotional as them. We rationalize much more than they do. So she's going, I want to get married. Here's what you do. Ask her why. You understand what I'm saying? And she'll go just like this, because she never had to think of the second option. That's your job, is to give them a second option to think. Well, I want to get married. Why? Because why does she say she wants to get married?
It's just, I mean, she's a Mormon girl. I mean, I was raised that shit growing up, but I mean, fuck, that ain't my thing. I'm just a fucking redneck, beer-drinking, goofy son of a bitch.
Right, who has and she was down for that. Like, how long ago when you first met? She's like, I'm a redneck and down for drinking too. Fucking Ryan, I love you and I'll do anything you do, right? And now she's switching up a little bit, right?
No, man. She was brought up that fucking drinking was bad and all that shit. And I mean, I was brought up that way, but I mean, I came to the fucking point that, you know what? If I want to go have a fucking beer with my bros, I'm gonna have a fucking beer. Yeah. I mean, she don't want to do nothing that. I mean, I fucking gave ample shit, took her to concerts that she wanted to see, went places, but the minute I fucking started talking about, going out hunting or fucking camping, fishing, she just kind of got this fucking pissed off look like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do, go with you?
Well, why do you think she wants to marry you, besides the fact that you're obviously very well spoken?
Oh, yeah.
That's just a religion, man. She's freaking 19. I mean, the Mormon religion, dude, they want to be married
19.
By fucking 20 and popping kids.
Hold on. Ryan, how old are you?
I'm 25.
She's a 19-year-old and she wants to get
married.
Don't
get married till you're at least 35.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on there. I didn't even realize her age. She's living by the ABCs of life right now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you've moved on. You might have thought something when you was 18, but you've moved on in your mind to 25. You understand? She's still she's still thinking that she needs to get married. You gotta understand. Fuck talking about her, Ryan. You have to change how you approach her, not how she approaches you. She's right on schedule. She's a goofy fucking right out of high school, or I don't know. She's right out of 8th grade. Whatever. But you gotta understand.
Man, not that young, bro.
She's
doing what she's supposed to do.
You have to not get emotional with her. It has to not be stop having negotiations with her. Stop trying to give her things to make her happy so that she lets you go out to fucking hunt and lets you go out to drink. You have to say, look, sweetie, this is how it is. And you have to be ready for her to walk out of your life, Ryan. That is, you ever see that movie Heat? Don't get involved with something you can't walk out in less than 30 seconds. Make her, pressure her to make a decision. Because one thing women need from you that if you don't give them, they fucking flap around like a fish out of water, is emotions. If she goes, I gotta get married, and I don't want you to go hunting, and you go, oh, sweetie, we're not gonna get married for a while, and I don't know when, and I'm going hunting right now. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
You don't have to be here if you don't want. Kiss her on the cheek. You have to say to yourself, okay, look, you can't love a woman like a woman loves you. You cannot give energy to her the same way she gives it to you. You can't go booby bear. You can't hold her hand because she's holding yours. It's a distance thing.
Hi, guys. Thank you for taking my call.
Thanks, man.
Hey, I have a kind of a strange question. I'm in an area where there are a lot of seemingly materialistic chicks, and I'm always going out on dates, always going out with these girls, and after you get past the surface of getting to know a girl, there's nothing because they care more about what you can buy for them instead of what you can do and how you can treat them.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a pre-screening thing that you could suggest so I don't have to waste my time with these materialistic bitches?
No. This is, again, introduce options. You got to understand that essentially that most loser women, all they have to barter is their pussy. They don't have anything else. Men have so many other things to barter when it comes to the sex game and the relationship game. Like when you gotta understand when, again, it's not their fault. Never look at it as like their fault because they all do it. So it has to be some type of nature involved. When you walk up the street, man, if you're an ugly motherfucker, hunchback, and you walking with some type of like fucking swagger, a woman can look at you and everybody could be laughing and going, look at this hunchback motherfucker. But
like that
somebody
hump,
might go,
about that hump is sexy.
With a hunchback, hold on. How can this motherfucker with a hunchback look like he should be fucking me? We have there's other things that make us attractive to women. Initially, there's only one thing that makes them attractive to us, and that's fucking them. And then it builds from there. But they like us more than fucking us on the front end, and then they like us like for fucking us in the back end. We like them to fuck them in the front end, and then we go, wow, she's kind of cool on the back end. So basically, you got to understand that when you're meeting these women, essentially, they're losers. Do you feel what I'm saying? That she has to get something out of her pussy, dude. She has to get dinner. She has to get a movie. How can she function if she doesn't get something out of what she has? So it's a barter system, but you got to think of it like this. That our bodies aren't as important to us as their bodies are. So when you're taking her out to dinner and spending time with her and taking her to the movies, you got to understand that that's her way of fucking you. And if you take her out 5 times, she fucked you 5 times. And you haven't fucked her yet. So basically what you're doing is driving down a one-way street behind this bitch, a narrow one-way street behind her, and you can't pass her. So if you find yourself getting stuck behind a chick in a one-way, you turn off the first available exit and you get the fuck off that road so you can either get in front or you try to get in a situation where you're ahead, because you can never get ahead like by making a stand on the back end. Let me explain. It's a thing called the punk test. When I was younger, this dude fucking robbed me for my first piece of jewelry I ever had. And before he actually stuck that gun in my face, he knew he was going to rob me. He knew he could rob me because he did a series of things that made him know this motherfucker's a pussy. He bumped into me, and I'm like, hey, why'd you step on my feet? Why'd you do that? He walked up behind me. He was like saying shit under his breath like, this motherfucker sucks, this, that, and the other. And then once he made the move to rob me, he really didn't need a gun because he already knew he had me. So when a woman gets you like that, dude, you can't get from under that rock by now like showing your manhood card.
Gradual. It's a gradual.
When she sees that she took your manhood, that she's this guy's in love with me. This guy, I know a girl that said, I don't let nobody pull my hair until I tell him to. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You got to say to yourself that I am the director of my movie. Bitch, you in my movie. So if you take a chick out to dinner, yes, that's the fair thing to do. But Don't take her out twice until, as soon as you get that fucking gut feeling that the world tries to take away from a man, that we want to fuck. You know that thing that, oh, it's not right to want to fuck. We want to fuck, bitch. As soon as you breathe, as soon as we see you, we want to fuck. It is what it is. So when you take her out to dinner, I'm telling you, you introduce fucking right after dinner. You fucking go, hey, man. Hey, so you say something dirty like you really got some nice fucking titties, and give her the option to leave or stay, but you always put another option. Don't let them fuck you, because dinner, movie time is fucking you. And are you a whore? You can't let a woman whore out your time. You understand what I'm saying? Cannot be angry at how they do it with such ease, man. Your manhood,
like brushing your teeth.
Exactly. It's constantly under siege, and you can't be mad at them. It's like being mad at a fucking snake for biting you. If you got a rattlesnake in your hand, you're like, this rattlesnake is the shit, and it bites you, you can't be mad at the motherfucker. You just have to go, shit, it's a snake. Women have to do certain things. They look at loser women.
Analogy.
It is what it is, Pumpkin. Any woman, her initial thing, if she doesn't have any guidance to think differently, is that she has to get something out of her pussy, because they haven't developed. This is why, going back to that other caller, why they force you to marry them, because it's like Dracula trying to eat dinner with you real fast before 5 a.m. comes. You understand? That's a bitch. That's a bitch. She want to get married before she starts to melt.
I had enough. It's coming up.
You got to understand that that's what I want to get married. I got to get this motherfucker so that I have an excuse not to have to be bigger than my vagina. If you make her stretch out that courtship, she's going to have to force herself to be bigger than her vagina. And some women don't know how to do that. Some women don't know how to be. Look, tell a bitch. Here's what you tell her. Look, baby. Look, I don't just want pussy. You know, I don't want pussy. Just want it unless.
That's all.
I don't all. It says I don't. That's not all I want unless that's all you got. Do you understand? You got to make her understand, right? Women have to understand that pussy is like, it's the wheels on the car. You understand? Like if you have a Beamer and you have a Benz and you go out and you look at both of them, 2007 Benz, 2007 Beamer, you look at them both, and if the salesman comes up and goes, hey, how are you? Listen, I have a wonderful car here. And you go, well, what's some of the features of the car? Why should I buy it? Because it has wheels. What? Nigga, that's what a pussy is. You gotta let a bitch know that, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I wanna fuck you. You stop trying to hide that we wanna fuck. That's the problem we're having, fellas. We wanna fuck anyway. It's like drinking water when you're thirsty. Pussy, it's not as important as everyone makes it. You understand what I'm saying?
And she clearly is not doing you a favor by fucking you. That is not a gift.
You have women go, I let you eat my pussy. What? You let me eat your what? I just performed that fucking surgery I just performed.
Exactly.
My neck
is clamped up, my tongue is numb, and you did me a favor.
I fucking put my face in that disaster area for a half hour and pretended that your asshole didn't stink, and all of a sudden you're a good gal for letting me.
Well, thank you.
Huckleberry.
Hey, thanks for calling, man. Thanks, Brian. This is what's beautiful. It's like when a woman. Wait a minute. When a woman talks,
wait a minute,
Kathleen.
Go somewhere else to meet women.
But did you hear what you just said? That these girls are somewhere wanting to meet a specific type of guy. It's
they are.
It's
Why is that?
Like, you know what that's like? You know what that's like? It's like a duck hunting season, right? And the duck walks out the water and goes, "Hey boys, who's gonna shoot me?" Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, did you hear your language when you say women go out in this type of place to meet a specific
type of.
Well, what specific are you, bitch? What specifics do you have besides your pussy?
I
have another specific.
I'm just saying that this exists, Patrice.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say, it's the same with the dingy bitch on Houston Street to the fucking stuck-up Jew girl on 78th and Broadway. Exactly. They're the same bitch. They're out there trying to hit the lottery. Women have no skills to get what they want, so they hope what they want just kind of walks in, and I have to audition. And when you said, oh, those girls don't pay you no attention, wrong, Kathleen. They do pay you attention when you go in and you go, hi, and she goes, ugh. And you go, you know, it looks like your breath stink anyway, bitch. And she goes, what? And you go, I'm just kidding, walk away. And she'll chase after you and go, excuse me, why did you say that? Well, because you're just an ass, and I have to go now. What? Women are so fucking dumb. I'm trying to, like, keep them listening, but you just are so retarded. It makes me sick. You go, what gives you the balls or the labia or whatever the fuck y'all got to sit and wait for Mr. Right? Like, what skills do you have to get Mr. Right? Do you like fucking, Kathy? You like fucking?
Yeah, of course I do.
Where do you get your dick from? How do you meet your dick?
Usually the people I go out with are
we're talking about fucking, not go out.
Yeah,
fuck,
okay.
Just fucking. How do you meet a guy and fuck him?
The guys I meet are like audience members, and I like the type of guy that likes
you like
me.
who I like?
I like that.
Whore.
Fucking
I do the dirty whore.
You fuck your audience?
You fuck groupies?
Wake them up first, then fuck them.
Specific type of men like me. Like
she likes who
comedians
she likes.
don't generally
She likes who likes her.
So you get
like me, yeah.
But so you actually fuck the guy who comes up to
I'm not that promiscuous, and I'm pretty closed off. I'm emotionally unavailable, and I haven't been laid in quite a while.
Why?
So, it's just
You're
not
42
worth it.
years old.
It's not worth it.
Your pussy,
I'm
the value
not
of your
42.
pussy is going down.
I'm younger than you.
Your fish, you need a lot more ice to keep that fish fresh. Your pussy gonna be like that shit in Seattle where they just toss it to a motherfucker. You have to stop your thinking. Yeah. Why don't you fuck?
I'm looking for a candidate now. I've been dating. Okay, I'll tell you what. Why?
Wait, you didn't even look out there and said no. Why? Why not no? Why no? Look at this kid. Look at that kid's triceps. He'll fuck your brains out.
He looks great. He's a young guy.
Why wouldn't you pop him?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you pop him? And why do you think that a 48-year-old like yourself has
I'm getting older by the minute.
Has a choice?
12 years older than my
has a choice. You should take that kid and ram him.
Why? For one, I don't think this is not the type of guy that's interested in me.
Would you fuck a dude? He'd fuck you.
You'd fuck me? Okay. Thank you for the option. I'm dating a guy.
Why wouldn't you just give guys some pussy if he wanted some?
I'm dating a guy right now, and it's an option. I might fuck him.
Do you hear the arrogance in your...
It's not... No.
You might and you... There's two people in this situation.
He might not want to fuck me. I've gone out with him once.
Wants to fuck you.
Of
course.
If he went out with you, he wants to fuck you.
If you say hello and he answers, that means he wants to fuck you.
Don't you understand
Yeah, but he's not... Like, Patrice, you think all men are like you. They're not.
They are exactly like me. If you boil all men down to what they call the roux, to the sticky horse shit that's left.
He wants to get laid.
Two things, eating and some pussy. Pussy and eating, and I don't know which order, but that's what we boil down to. And so, innately, we just want to fuck you first because you don't have intangibles. Women don't have intangibles until after we fuck.
This guy took me out to dinner, and honest to God, he did not try to.
Of course not.
That's because he's trying to bait you so that you fuck him.
Nor did he want me to fuck him at that point. I'm not saying that he doesn't want to.
Kathleen, did you ask him?
No,
it just was
kind of understood. No, I didn't.
If you said, hey, look, let me just suck it in the car for a few minutes, do you think he would say no?
Let me just store it in my mouth.
I don't know. I honestly think that maybe, he kind of wanted to wait, maybe. Maybe he
Do you really, truly fucking believe that?
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
I don't know. There was, at no point.
That is the reason. Let me say something, ladies, and I'm going to take some more calls in a second. Ladies, let me say something to you. You got to understand that this is why we don't get along. Because when we try to fuck you and you do what Kathleen's doing, hey, you didn't want to fuck.
No,
wait a minute.
He did not. It never came up that he was trying to.
He was afraid of scaring you away.
Fucking course.
Afraid of scaring you away.
Do you understand what we're trying to say? Is that you don't get the real thing until after.
Ask anybody in the studio that would not fuck Kathleen.
They would.
Anybody?
No. This guy doesn't.
Him? Eric?
Eric would fuck you.
Eric looks like a premature fucking comer. Yeah. There's no way Eric wouldn't fuck you.
Eric would fuck you and then cave your head in for making him feel bad about
it. You got to understand why we don't like you innately. We don't like you because of what you put us through to get pussy. So when we finally get it, we resent you for what you put us through for this.
Is it that much of a chore? Like, don't
yes,
you?
Yes, it's that much of a chore because you're sitting here kind of mulling over, like you're like, he didn't wanna. What girl says he didn't wanna? Girl, you don't know anything unless we fucking inform you of the fucking thing. You don't know whether I want to fuck you or not unless I say, hey, look, I want to fuck you.
Half the time you don't care. You're so caught up in your own inner dialogue, you're not even concerned
this
about that.
This guy called me. It was you want to go out to dinner. He had to get up early and
he's
go
going,
to Philadelphia.
You want to go out to dinner so that I can fuck you later.
Yeah, no, I honestly think that if it might have been uncomfortable, he would have done it, but he had to.
Would you fuck him if he asked you to?
Okay,
You would fuck him if he said, "Hey, will you fuck me?"
What? Yeah.
Can he just ask you like that? Can he just say, "Can I fuck you?"
I don't know. I don't know him well enough. But yeah, maybe.
How do you get to? Here's well enough. If I meet you today, right? Wait a minute. If I meet you on Monday,
I want to make sure
Kathleen,
that I want
Kathleen,
to fuck
if I meet you on Monday, right? And we go all the way until like 6 months later on a following 6 months of Mondays, right? How are you knowing me more the first Monday than the 6-month Monday that you know me well enough to fuck me? You think because you know what my favorite color is now that it makes it better?
Sometimes things come up. He seems like a great guy, and then he says something like, what I really want is to get nude pictures taken of myself. I've been working out.
Okay.
And that like, fine, that's okay, but I find it aesthetically unpleasant. I don't want to fuck him after he says that.
What? But who?
Yeah.
But what the fuck?
I've been working out, and you're like, yeah, great. You know?
All right.
And
he wants to send you naked pictures of him.
He'd like to get professional nude pictures of himself taken.
So you think he's an ass and you don't want to fuck him?
I think he's a bit of a pussy. It's a little too gay for me.
It's some sissy shit.
And this is the guy.
All right, well, you
gotta
let us know these fucking things.
I didn't want to bring it up, but this is a research.
He's a fucking fag.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
This guy does pharmaceutical research. He's in good shape. You know, I go out to dinner. Everything's fine. And then he says that to me on the phone.
What tipped you off when you met him in the store and he was licking the Calvin Klein box?
He was an audience guy, just, nice guy. But at that
a pink cock ring? Keith in Ohio, sir. Sorry to keep you on hold so long. Keith.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. Go ahead, man.
I'm trying to keep the backstory short. Been with my wife 17 years. Over the years, there's been over 30 affairs. I've been angry about it.
Wait. 30? You've fucked over 30 times, or she cheated on you over 30 times?
I've never cheated on her. She's had at least 30 affairs that I'm aware of.
She's fucked 30 different that you're aware of.
Yeah.
17 years.
Wait a minute, dude. Wait a second.
There is more.
I know, but hold up. Here's what's bothering me is the original statement where you said I've been with my wife. You're not saying you used to be with this bitch. You're still with her.
Oh yeah, we're coming up on our 17-year anniversary. We got 2 kids.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what they do. All right, go finish, man. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyways, about 6 months ago, she was diagnosed as bipolar, and she's suffering from clinical depression. And one of the big things is uncontrollable, sexual urges. She gets, a little bit of booze in her, and she'll pretty much sleep with anybody. Well, anyways, that on medication, she is the woman I fell in love with. I still love her dearly. The problem is, emotionally, I broke completely. And I've been seeing her shrink, trying to work through it. Emotionally, I transcended anger. Where you said that angry place you go to, I transcended that. I've become emotionally cruel and vindictive.
Right.
I'm trying to stop. I've beat her to death emotionally, and I truly want to stop because she doesn't.
You know what you're doing? You're doing what women do when they want to leave you. Okay? What you're doing is you're trying to give her
a reason.
The reason. Right. You're trying to make her so fucked up that it won't make you feel guilty when you walk out on her. So you're trying to be. It's that old thing of going. When you want to break up with a girl and you just say, she goes, hi, and you go, fuck you stinky breath bitch. And she goes, what's that all about? You want to leave me, don't you? You want to go, don't you? You want to leave. You want to be able to tell people that she left you. But in your balls, tell the truth, Keith, in your balls, you want to leave this bitch, don't you?
I'll be 100% honest, I was 1 foot out the door.
No. In your gut. Fuck the actual physical, I'm going to do it. But right now, seriously, are you finished with her?
No. Actually, we get along beautifully. We always have. We finish each other's sentences, all that bullshit.
Really? You finish each other's sentences? Like, you'll say, I want to, and she'll say, suck another man's cock? You dope.
No.
You sound like you like her though. Like loving her is not the problem. It's liking them that's the problem. You sound like you generally like her, and you guys have some type of I guess I'll be cliche. You're some type of what do they call it? Soulmates or some shit. But
that's the word I use. The soulmates.
Your soulmates. You really like her.
You
know. And
I got an idea. Why don't you swing? She's already swinging, so you might as well.
Yeah. Do you sleep with other people too?
2.5 years ago, she stopped.
Huh?
I mean, that was it. Cold turkey. When she saw the last time when I pretty much snapped and almost left her, she stopped.
She started sucking different dicks cold turkey.
Well, yeah, did you put your foot down after Cops 19 and 20 and then soften up a bit?
I think that's the nickname she has for her 30 dicks is cold turkey. Ooh, that's my 31st cold turkey neck. Listen.
You waited around. She got bored of fucking other guys.
I want to be honest with you. You might actually have a winner. I think you're caught in between being traditional and living kind of this life that we all want to live. Is that what's her viewpoint on you getting strange pussy?
She claims that she'd like to find a bi chick that,
listen, man.
You got a winner.
You're a traditional guy, and no offense. You're kind of being what the woman would be kind of in this situation where you're a little like, this is not right and this is weird, but you might mistakenly be dropped into every guy's dream, which actually is to have a woman who's willing to have you get some different pussy. See, you're on this possession thing. You're a little bit, like I said, you're in love like a girl is in love. You can't be. You don't possess her body, dude. Like, she's still the mother of your children. You still love her. You got to have her mind be with you. It's possible she could just be a nympho. You should take advantage of that shit, dude, and go out and get some side pussy. But here's the problem, Dante. I hear what he's saying. This lady is a better fuck than any bitch he can fucking go find. All right, we're going to Mr. Frank in the city, nigga. Frank.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Hey, Patrice, I'm 41. Never had a girlfriend. Never been in a relationship.
Faggot.
I'm
only kidding. I'm like fucking with you, man. Go ahead, man. Sorry. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. We'll figure that out quick. Fag. Go ahead, man. Fucking go ahead, man.
I'm tired of paying for pussy. I'm a big guy like you. I want to know, how did you get your girl? How can you be a big guy and get a good-looking girl who's going to fuck you good without paying for it? I'm tired of paying for this shit.
Well, he's funny. Believe me, that helps. Yeah. Being funny, if you make a chick laugh, it really overcompensates for a lot of physical messes.
The confidence.
Yeah, but you know what, Jimmy?
None of my girls ever think I'm funny. No women ever love
me. But they know you are.
Though.
Even though they might not laugh at you, they still recognize how other men and how other people react to you. Right. So there's a respect in that, and the confidence all comes from being funny and having that ability.
He might not be able to be. I say this. It's the confidence. Women are attracted to confidence. Confidence is power. So whatever you feel your limitation is, whatever you think you're down, come fix it. Do something to fix it.
That's the shit we talk about. I don't agree with that. I think it's like, look at a motherfucker, like I said, missing a foot can get a bitch.
No, I'm not saying.
Hold up, Frank. Let me hold up. Let me say this, Frank.
I'm listening.
Here's what. First of all, what you're doing is okay. It sounds like he wants hotter women. Like, he probably can get a big fat bitch, but he doesn't like big fat bitches. Okay.
You're right.
So here's how you usually. Okay, we have a system. Men have a system of going, what do you give her on a scale of 1 to 10? We go, she's a 6. Now a 6 is average, but a 6 is too close to a 10. It's too close to a 10. So you go, oh, she's hot, she's an 8, she's a this, and she's ugly, she's a 1. Okay. Now we sit around and devise a plan, right? And you have to try this out. Devise a plan. Instead of saying, okay, she's hot from 1 to 10. You have to say she's hot from 1 to 30. Do you understand? And now, you take 1 to 30 and you divide that into groups of 10, and they consist of ugly bitches, average eye-looking bitches, and fine bitches. Okay, so 1 to 10 is ugly. 10 to 11 is I mean 10 to 20 is I. 20 to 30 is fine. Okay, and what you do, why this system works is if when you're walking up the street, okay, and you see a girl that you used to go, oh, she's hot, dude, she's a 7. What this system will do is, because to approach a woman in the street, you have to have the right amount of arrogance and the right amount of humility. You can't come up to a girl and go, what's up there, sugar clit? And she'll go, what? Get out of my fucking face. And you can't go, hi, I was looking at you from across the street, and I thought that you were beautiful. She'll go, this pussy motherfucker.
You gotta explain,
yeah, I'm gonna get to it. So basically, what this plan does is devise a way to give you the right amount of confidence to say the right thing to the bitch, okay? So let's say Angelina Jolie. Like, a lot of guys think she's hot. I say Angelina Jolie is a fine-ass, eye-looking bitch. She's a 20. She's as high of an eye-looking bitch as you can possibly get. You understand what I'm saying? So when you approach her in the street, you're going to approach her like, oh, shit, she's high. And so you're going to say something that's just right for an eye-looking bitch. You'll go, hey, sweetie, you know, you got those lips, I ain't going to say, I like for you to suck my dick, but I'm just saying they're cute anyway, you know, blah, 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 whatever. And she might go, what? But you'll say the proper thing because you'll have the proper arrogance and the proper, you know what you'll be? You'll be righteous. You won't be trying. She'll feel your energy. She'll feel like you'll walk away from her. If she says fuck you, you won't have to go, well, fuck you, bitch. Because a lot of times, guys come up to women and they don't even believe that they can say something to a girl that she might like them. So she'll walk up to him, or a guy will walk up to her and go, hey, it's the self-sabotage. He'll go, hey, what's up, honey? Or like the cliche construction worker thing. Hey, what's up, toots? And he knows that the bitch ain't gonna go, hi, thank you for calling me toots. He knows she's gonna go, ugh.
That's more of a subtle assault than it is a real come on.
It's to control the fucking pain that could happen.
It's contemptuous lust.
Exactly. Look, I'm gonna tell you something about Kathleen.
If it were a woman,
she's hottish, and never be afraid to bring a bitch's self-esteem down and match yours, nigga. Never. You walk up to her and say something so outlandishly like, you know, you are beautiful except for your nostrils. They're funny looking. What? And then what about all she's gonna say is you fat this, fat that. You've heard that many a times, nigga. You probably
I'm sorry.
You probably can eat pussy. Are you a good pussy eater?
Oh, I'm the pro.
Nigga, listen, man. You don't have to have a fucking problem. I'm telling you. You do not act like they're doing you a favor, dude. Don't act like they're doing you a fucking favor.
He sounds like he could close the deal. If he's already confident, he can close the deal. If you can get him to laugh and you can talk to him, you can close the deal.
All right, what's the final advice you got to give to him, Kathleen? Besides fucking lose weight, you short fat bastard. How would he fuck you?
Come on.
How would this guy fuck you?
You're 5'10", and how much do you weigh?
He told you, bitch. See, Kathleen's like a dude. Kathleen's like, I ain't giving this fat motherfucker no pussy. Fuck that. But you gotta understand, Kathleen she's cute enough. I bet you in her heyday, she was dynamic. But now, look, man, she's like...
Yeah, like you think I should fuck a fat guy.
No, I'm not saying, I'm saying, Kathleen's like, you ever had an old Air Force One, you clean it up?
No, I mean, listen, this...
Like I say, my self-esteem is so low that it's high. You have to fucking bring everybody down with you, not by saying, hey, you're a fucked up motherfucker, you're a this and that. Don't listen to her. Don't listen. Do you hear this? Nice guys finish how, nigga? 41 without a girlfriend. Trust me.
41 on a Saturday night listening to your ass.
Exactly, nigga. Trust me. I was the fat guy who wrote poems. I said, you're the greatest. Hey, you want to walk to the store with me? I'll buy you. I was that guy because I thought I had to be until I said the word bitch, which freed me. Once I started learning how to say bitch, it freed me up because I say it righteously. Motherfuckers wonder, how does Patrice call a girl bitch all the time and they never smack him? It's because I used to be the guy that goes, well, shut up, bitch. And she'll go, whack, I'm getting my brother to fuck you up. Wait a minute. And then I said, bitch, shut the fuck up, bitch. And she was, why I'll get my brother? Get your brother and you still a bitch, ho. It's what I want it to be. Hey, bitch, go get me some coffee before I burn you with this cigarette.
Whatever you want to do.
Sit on my face. Sit on my face. Sit on my fucking face. Now, can you sit on my face and lick my nipple at the same time? Come on, you. Jesus, you fat bitch. Just bend. Listen. Sit on my face and lick my nipple. Why can't you do that? See, this is what the fuck I'm saying. Never mind. Just fucking never mind. Just lay there and watch me jerk off. You're fucking useless. God, you can't fuck. Thank Thank you, sweetie, for sitting on my face. Thanks, but you can't lick my nipples. So basically, see, this is why I'm saying I want another girl. I want another girl in this so she can lick my nipples. You can't sit on my face and lick my nipple at the same time. That's why I'm trying to do a threesome. Don't you see what I'm trying to fucking do? Don't you see?
I'll stretch out and take yoga.
I just need another bitch to lick my nipple. That's it. Jesus. That's how you introduce a threesome. Make a bitch do 2 things she can't do. Baby, kiss me and lick my asshole. You can't? The fuck you mean you can't kiss me and lick my asshole? You know what? This ain't gonna work out. You don't want to do a threesome? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, baby, jerk me off and fuck me. What? What's up? Welcome back to the Black Phillip Show with Patrice O. Black fucking Phillip. That is so stupid. Oh, shit. John, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, Patrice? Greetings from one soldier to another good soldier.
God damn it. We opening up Pimps Are Us.
Pimps are Pimpco.
Dante is Union Chief. And I hand out the cards. And Kathleen stands outside with that whiny voice and fucking says, this is wrong to have pimp.
All right.
Edward G. Robinson voice with titties. I'm not fucking a fat guy, see? I'm not 39. Eat my pussy. See?
I like that fat guy. He had that fat guy with.
But you wouldn't fuck him. Exactly.
No,
he's fat guy smell.
Fuck off.
Exactly.
Fat, I'm telling you.
I would, but his belly button. Your belly button smells like fish cakes.
Patrice, you're at.
You don't get no pussy looking like that, see?
You're not even much of grapefruit in your face. Fat boy. You got to learn how to explore yourself sexually, maybe a little.
How old is he?
How old are you, dude?
I'm 24.
Oh, he's an animal.
Yeah,
dude, slow down. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You're not gonna understand that until God makes you slow down. My dick. It's like it gets hard, but there's soft spots in it now. Like it's fully erased, but it feels like I'm like, is there a clogged artery in my dick? I need a bypass in my dick.
He's got a sleepy dick.
Hey, we're going to Anthony in New York. Anthony,
what's going on, Patrice?
How you feeling, man?
I'm all right. I just got a question for you. I've been going out, allegedly going out with this girl for like a year, right?
Allegedly.
The only way she wants
he got a record
for fucking money.
Say that again?
The only way she wants to have sex is for money.
Well, that sounds like Brazil.
I've
done that before too. I mean, I'm not to be an asshole, dude. Is she a fucking hooker?
Nah, dude. Not that I know of.
How do you define hooker?
Hey, Anthony, listen, I don't want you to fucking get frustrated, but you may be delusional, man. If any chick that only has sex... Okay, wait a minute. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Is she saying, listen, let's cut out all the stuff that you would have to do with another bitch, like dinner, a movie, give me the money you would...
do that shit, too.
No.
So you got to date the bitch?
Okay, you take her out to dinner, and then you have to give her money?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Well, you know what you should start to do?
That is a prostitute.
Like, she's like, oh, I need $100, and then we'll go fuck after that.
Is she jealous?
Ooh.
I couldn't tell you. I doubt
Here's what you do, dude.
He said, I doubt
ready?
it.
This is very simple, man. Get other bitches. Yeah. Get another bitch.
Yeah.
But you keep
ugly,
her.
Man.
But you keep you what?
Oh.
I'm ugly.
Fuck that nigga.
Why do you think you're ugly?
That.
You're not. No.
Well, let's. I don't know. What do you look like? Is he ugly? Maybe she's undercharging you. You fucking genetic disaster.
No, man. Don't make this nigga feel bad. He's already paying his girlfriend.
See anything?
And the rent.
Damn. So you mean to tell me when I was going to Brazil, they were really my girlfriends?
Yes. Unbelievable.
Oh, I love my girlfriends. And I cheated on my girl every day there. I was not faithful to any of my women when I was in Brazil. Nigga, if you're going to do that, you know what you make her do? You make her say she's a prostitute so she can let you off the emotional hook. Do you understand?
Oh, all right. Yeah,
make her say, look, baby, and if she goes, I'm not no prostitute. Well, bitch, let's go look at the definition of prostitute. I bet you it's as short as this. Women who get paid to fuck. She is a whore. And you force her to either be your woman or be a whore. And if she's going to be a whore, treat her accordingly. Tell her to get the fuck out after you come. You understand what I'm saying?
You don't take a whore to the movies, B.
Yeah, fuck it. Well,
That's
you can.
Well, you can.
If she sucks your dick.
In the theater.
All right. All right, thanks a lot, man, Anthony.
See you later, ugly.
Okay, we got we got a woman calling. Thank God. Hi, Tina in Kentucky.
Hello?
Tina,
hi.
yes. Tina, hi. Welcome to the Black Phillip
how
Show.
Are you?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Okay. I got a question.
Go ahead.
Me and my husband have been together for 18 years,
Yes.
and how can I make our relationship more interesting
On what level?
on a sexual level?
On a sexual level? Well, yeah, you have to be a whore. And I'm going to tell you what you don't do, because I can hear it in your voice. You are around 40 at least?
No, I'm not.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
All right, that's 40. So
That's around 40.
So 35 years old, and sex is not good no more. And I'm going to tell you what's going on. It's not good because 35 you want to fuck, because that's basically what the question is.
She's in there.
He's not interested in you. So what? Basically, let's be honest here. It's not how do we make it interesting. It's how do you get this motherfucker to want to fuck you some more. Here's what you do.
Yeah.
Stop listening to motherfucking shows that tell you to get a makeover. We don't give a fuck about your new dress, your new your new makeup.
Your nightgown,
and
the
for
silky
God's
nightgown.
sakes, when the motherfucker comes in from work, don't have your new nightie playing some goofy slow song with candles lit and a meal that he won't eat anyway, because he's gonna walk in and go, oh my God, it's hot in here, and now I gotta fuck this bitch because she wants to fuck me. This is what you do. Men want to chase. That is our nature. So here's what you do. You do something so fucking filthy while he's sitting there ignoring you, reading the newspaper, watching Jeopardy, whatever the fuck he's doing.
Fuck yourself with a dildo
You walk
while he's
in,
watching the news.
not even that, nigga.
No.
You walk in and, like, while he's sitting there, pee on the floor next to him.
Wow. They don't call him Damien Karras.
And then walk in the kitchen and start washing dishes. And he'll look at the piss and go, what, did this bitch, excuse me, did this bitch just piss on the floor? Hold up. And you're washing dishes, you're like, shh, I'm washing dishes, don't bother me, motherfucker. Don't you? And then he'll wrap up the newspaper and walk in there and go, you know, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, fucking whore. He will fuck you because you're dirty. You don't try to fucking, you're not gonna be able to speak sexy up yourself, dirty up yourself.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Take your dignity and your self-respect and throw it in the dumpster. Do you understand? And you fuck him like every whore that you hated in your life growing up. That's how you bring it to him. Pee if you have to. Choke him if you have to. Fucking do what you have. Spit in his face. Exactly.
Spit in his face.
Shit on a doily. Do something.
Thanks for calling, Tina. Thank you very much for
Thank
calling.
you.
All right.
Y'all rock.
You're never gonna meet a girl whose hymen ain't broken.
You mumble-mouthed, fat-tongued mongoloid.
It's the whole truth.
Kid was calling you the Black Dr. Phil.
With Patrice O'Neal.
Bad, like, retard Steve.
Fuck me, love me, feed me. That's what you do.
Oh, I wanted to bite his face when he said that.
Dopey smile.
I'm a good man.
Shut up.